Alright, first and foremost, we want to give our praises to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rekah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, salutation, and love to the elect around the four corners of the earth, man. Shalom. Hey, and it's the elect of the nation of Israel, man. We out here once again, man. Let the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, Native American Indians, man. So-called Haitians, so-called Dominicans, man. So-called Panamanians, Guatemalans, all the indigenous people stand in North, South, and Central America, man. And then you got the confusion of face of our people that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, man. You might look like the other nations. You should hold your peace, bro.
Israel is God's people.
Right. See, this brother even know this, man. This brother even know this, man. Everybody, Israel, God's people, man. But it's all about.
I go to that church all the time.
And they don't teach that.
This is the other stuff.
But the true Israelites, man, are you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, according to the Bible, man. Not according to these people claiming to be Jews today, man. You got the so-called white man, man. He always trying to steal somebody's identity, man. Because he don't want to be identified. Holy peace, bro. He don't want to be identified for who he really is, man. Who they really are, according to the Bible, according to the nation, man. According to the Bible, man, they the get Malachi 1. Right? According to the Bible, man, they the wicked descendants of Esau, man. They the Edomites, according to the Bible, man. Idumean, man. The so-called Greeks, when you read the Apocrypha, man, during the time of Alexander the Greek, man. Go ahead, I'll start at the top. Malachi 1.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 1. The word of the Most High to Israel by Malachi.
Right, man. So we connected with this word no matter what, man. We got a contract with God, man. We got a contract with whom the world called God, man. And his son, man. So no matter what, man, the contract can't be breached, man. The contract cannot be breached, man. Whatever the Lord wrote in this contract, man, it had to be played out, man. So we planned out the part of the contract that when the Lord made the covenant with us, and He said, if we break these different, like, cause you always got different clauses in contracts, man. Which is called the first covenant and the new covenant in the Bible, man. But the covenant the Lord made with us, man, that He was gonna separate us from all the nations. He separated us from all the nations, man. He chose us to be a holy people, man. He gave us His law, statutes, and commandments, man. But the clause in the contract was, if we don't keep them laws, statutes, and commandments, man, the Lord's gonna put a curse upon us, man.
We gotta keep breathing this year.
And that's what you see today, man. That's why you see our people on drugs. See our people don't have the truth, man. See our people living up under these other nations, man. Because that's the clause in the contract that the Lord made in the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, man. Go ahead,
It's the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 2. I have loved you, said the Lord.
Chill out, bro.
Yet He say, where have thou loved us?
Right, man. So the Lord love us, man.
I know it.
But when you look at the condition our people in, our people be like, man, how the Lord loved us? Why we at the bottom, man? How we the chosen people, man? We don't stick together. We always against each other. We don't show love to each other like the other nations. But this how you know who the Israelites are, man. That's how you know we the Israelites, because the Lord said He was going to do that to us and not obeying Him, man. So like that scripture said, how then have the Lord loved us? That's our people attitude. We teach them that they the chosen people of God, man. Believe in the Bible? Come on, you probably got questions or something, wondering what we're doing. Go ahead, I started from the top again.
All right, this is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 2. I have loved you, said the Most High. Yet He say, wherein hast thou loved us?
Don't disturb the word we were recording now. Yeah, you doing all right? All right. But this is what our people say, yet how have the Lord loved us because of the condition we in? Go ahead.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Do you know the story of Jacob and Esau? Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you know, Jacob and Esau are still here today, right? Living out the prophecies according to the Bible, what they say it was going to be happening, right?
They're descendants.
The descendants of Jacob and Esau are here today.
Oh, the descendants, yes, sir.
Right,
yes,
right.
Sir.
And these are descendants of Jacob right here. Right here. These are descendants of Jacob right there. This they biblical names, and this the name the Lord gave us.
Why does it say Negro?
Because that's what we call today, but this the name the Lord gave us. The so-called tribe of Judah, yeah.
You mean the Judah tribe was Negroes?
Right. According to the Bible.
Huh.
Right.
I mean, I don't understand though, like Negro. What do you mean by Negro?
This the name, I got Negro right here so the world can understand, because we call Negroes today, you can put African American right here.
Okay.
You know, African American.
So do you mean like people from like African Americans?
Right, who the so-called African Americans, they'll come
came
from
over
the tribe.
from Africa at some point. Some
right.
ancestry came from Africa
right.
versus Ireland or whatever, right?
Some of
they came over on slave ships
right,
or whatever like that.
Right.
Yeah, I feel you.
Okay.
All right, I'm just trying to keep up.
Okay, that's fine.
Y'all tell me what's up, man. I like learning.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Yet he say, wherein has thou loved us?
Right, man. Go ahead. So our people say, wherein has the Lord loved us? You know, because it's just one tribe. But these the whole 12 tribes. Because we read Jacob. Jacob's name was changed.
Well, he loves the whole world, though, right? Doesn't God love the whole world?
Let the scripture come out. This scripture's been to answer your question right here. Go ahead.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
So Esau was Jacob's brother. Go ahead. Twin brother. And the so-called white man, he the descendants of Esau, the so-called white race.
Okay.
Woman, man, and child. Go ahead. We're going to prove it out the Bible. Because the word Esau means a Joshua wasted away his heat.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Most High, yet I love Jacob. Verse 3, and I hated Esau.
See, so the Lord said he loved Jacob, but he hated Esau. So you got this false doctrine going around that the Lord loves everybody. You know, but I know what you're going to go to, John 3:16.
Y'all just read out the Old Testament?
Nah, we're going to read out the New Testament.
New Testament too, right?
Yeah, right.
So y'all know what Jesus was about, right?
Get Romans 9.
We're gonna go to the New
You
Testament.
know
But
Jesus.
Finish that.
Jesus took all this out of the equation, though.
Okay, we're gonna
Jesus said love is for everybody.
We're gonna see according to the Bible if Jesus said that.
Love. Jesus did, man.
Finish that, dog.
Jesus was the epitome of love. There ain't nobody that can love
You
like
right.
Jesus.
He is. You right. But it's a certain.
Not Muhammad.
No.
Not nobody can love like Jesus can love.
And you
Prince can't love. I love Prince.
Right.
But Prince can't love like Jesus.
Nobody can love like
I love, but I love in the wrong ways.
Right.
A lot of times, over half the time. But Jesus, man. Y'all need to talk about Jesus, man. This stuff don't matter. I love y'all.
Hey, this Jesus.
Where you catch a bus?
Where you going?
Hey, y'all be good. Y'all spread the Jesus love.
Yeah, that's what we
Jesus
spread.
love, man.
That's what we spread. We spread in Yahweh Shai love, his true name. Not Caesar Borgia, you know. Go ahead.
All right, this verse 3.
See, the so-called white man, that's his doctrine, man. He wants you to love him no matter no matter all the atrocities he's committing against us, the atrocities he's committed in the past, and the atrocities he's still committing against us, man. He wants you to keep loving him, man. But according to the Bible, man, like he said, whom the word even called Jesus is love. He do love, but that's what we reading right now. He said he loved Jacob. Go ahead.
And I hated Esau.
Right, and he hated Esau, man. You know, go ahead.
And laid his mountain and his heritage waste.
So Esau, your government and your heritage finna be laid waste, man. Go ahead.
And laid his mountain and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Because that's when America, this is the land that Esau put up, like, this is his kingdom. This is the lady of kingdoms, like going to Isaiah 13, man. The glory of kingdoms, man. Which is America, man. Lady America, man. You know, this place is going to be laid waste, and you're going to have desert creatures dwelling here when this place is destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, man. Like you got something, they say dragons right here. You got something called a Moto dragon. You know, which look like a big lizard, dinosaur-looking thing. That's going into as a desert creature. So you can have the Moto dragons here. Go ahead.
Whereas Edom said, we are in progress, but we will return and build the desolate place.
Right, man, because when Edom, because the Edomite kingdom came during the time of Alexander the Greek, man, and it went from the Greeks to the Romans, man, so it went into the Greco-Roman kingdom, man. But then they was laid waste, man. You know, they was pushed in the Caucasus Mountains for you know, they was laid waste for 1,000 years. That's what we went into last week, man. You know, but they came back, man, during the Renaissance period. Go ahead, So Esau, the Roman Empire started to go down from 183, starting in 183 AD, until it finally went down in like the 300s, mid 300s AD, man. You know, and Esau heritage was laid waste, man, and we sealed him up, man. You know, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we sealed the so-called white man up for 1,000 years, man. Go ahead, going to Revelations 20, man. And he wasn't able to deceive the nations no more, man. Go ahead,
Thus said the Most High.
But I'm going to say this. Even though he was sealed up and he wasn't able to physically deceive the nations at that time, man, you got to realize something. He had ruled over the nations for like 500 years. So the philosophers he spread it then, they still affected the nations, even though he was sealed up, man. That's why a lot of that's even why the time doing when our people was ruling in Europe under the Constantinople, under the Constantine and the Moors, man. You know, we was missing paganism with the Bible, man. That's it, and it came from during the time when Alexander and the Greek Hellenized our people, man. A lot of our people started to try to mix the two, man. Go ahead, And that was still that affected us still, even though we was ruling during the Dark Ages, man. You know, you had the Moorish part of our kingdom, which they was representing Islam, and then you had the Christian side of the kingdom during the Dark Age. We was warring with each other in certain moments, man. You know, go ahead, But the white man was sealed up, man. He started to come back out of those caves like around the 700s AD, man, and started to practice his witchcraft, man. You know, go ahead,
Thus said Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
Right. So the so-called white man, he came from the mountains, man. And this what you got today, man. You got NATO, the EU, and you got Babylon the Great, man, which is called America, man. You know, so he rebuilt, man. But all this is finna get through. He's still trying to rebuild, man. That's why he got this building right here called the King Edwards. This is something he restored, man. He want to restore this whole downtown area, man. You know, but it's gonna be thrown down, man. And it's spiritually being thrown down right now, man. You know, go ahead,
They shall build, but I will throw down.
And they have built, but the Lord is finna throw down, man. You know, go ahead.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
And you shall call the so-called white race the border of wickedness, man. Because wherever they set their foot at, man, wherever they set their stomping ground at, man, all type of wickedness started to spring up, man. You know? And it started with the Alexander and them, man. It tell you when Alexander and them reigned, evil's multiplied in the earth, man. When the Greeks started to rule, evil's multiplied in the earth, man. Go ahead,
The people against whom the Most High have indignation forever.
So this the people who the Lord has indignation forever, man. Go to 2nd Ezra 6. This is all about getting an understanding, man, who everybody are according to the Bible, man. Yes, the Lord is love, man, but we just read he loved Jacob, he hated Esau, man. Everybody like to skip those scriptures, man. Then it's in Romans 9, man. That same scripture in Romans 9, just get it real quick, Cause he said the New Testament, get Romans 9, just start at the point, probably verse 11, man. See how the so-called white man all of a sudden had to leave, man.
All the time, run them out there and leave.
Right, man.
That's why I want to jump to it right quick, just for edification, but for the camera.
Yeah,
since he was here, you know, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, we was gonna go to.
I know you was. Yeah.
He's saying the same thing, though. Right. Right. I knew he was gonna leave. Well, I ain't knew he was gonna leave, but you know, the white man ain't about no truth for the Bible, man. They don't even understand what love is, man. They'll watch their military go drop bombs on kids and women, man, and then come back and say God love and God bless America, man. You know? They don't understand what love is, man. Ain't no love in the so-called white race, period, man. Go ahead, out. He a vessel of wrath, huh?
Let's get to the point.
Yeah, verse 11.
All right. This is Romans 9. This is Romans chapter 9, verse 11.
Matter of fact, get verse 5 and 6 where it say the children of the promise.
All right.
And then skip down to that.
All right, this is Romans 9, verse 5. Whose are the fathers? Adam, whom as concerning the flesh, the Mashiach, Christ, came.
So this who the Lord came for, man, according to the flesh, man. You know, this who the Lord died for, man. Because the Lord came, your Lord, Yahweh Shai, man, the Mashiach, man, the deliverer of the nation of Israel, the savior of the nation of Israel, man. He came in the flesh, man. Go ahead, out. When he come back, he gonna have a fleshly body, man. But he gonna come back as an angelic force, man. Why you think the scripture say every eye should see him, man? Go ahead, out.
Whose are the father? And of whom, as concerning the flesh, Mashiach came, who is over all, the Most High blessed forever. Amen. Not as though the word of the Most High have taken none effect.
See, it ain't though the word of the Most High have taken none effect. Go ahead.
For they are not all Israel, which are of Israel.
Go ahead. Right, because you got a lot of people, man, that don't understand this truth, that's not going to get this truth, man. They want to love the so-called white man, man. So even though you're an Israelite, man, you got to be an Israelite of the Most High. You got to be the elect of the nation of Israel, even to understand what's going on right now, man. Go ahead, huh?
Want me to jump down to 11 now?
I want where it say, keep reading right there. Children of the promise.
Because they are the seed of Abraham, are they all children?
See, neither because they're the seed of the Abraham are they all children, man. Because Abraham had 8 more sons, man. You know, even though he had Isaac and Ishmael, man. You know, Abraham had a lot of descendants. That's why he was called the father of a multitude, man. You know, so father of nations, man. So Abraham was the father of nations, but guess what? Because the so-called white man land go back to Abraham, man. You know, go ahead, the so-called Arabs land go back to Abraham, man. Go ahead. The so-called East Indians, all of them come from Shem, man. Go ahead,
All right. And Isaac shall thy seed be called.
See, in Isaac shall thy seed be called, man. Go. So these are people who the Lord loves, man. Go ahead. We got to constantly reiterate this, man. You know, the reputation increased the force, man. Just like the so-called white man continues to repeat something, he continues to play them songs on the radio to brainwash you. We got to rewash your brain, man. So we got to keep pushing this, man. Because you'll fall right back into love of the so-called white man once he do something good for you or something, man. So this continuously have to be pushed, man. Go ahead.
A gift destroy the Lord.
Because our people continue to do your same wickedness, man. So you got to continuously be corrected, man, until you be renewed in your mind, man. Until you be born again in your mind, man.
Okay. All right, this verse 8. That is, they which are the other children of the flesh, these are not the children of the Most High.
See, the children of the flesh are not the children of the Most High, man.
But the children of the promise are counted for the seed.
And this is children of the promise right here, man. The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The children of the promise is counted for the seed, man. Get Galatians 3 right quick. We're going to go back to the Esau. But we won't get the children of the seed. I think it's Galatians 3 and 16.
Galatians chapter 3.
It's verse 16. Galatians 3 and 16. Matter of fact, started on verse 15.
All right. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 3, verse 15. Brethren, I speak after the manner of men, though it be but a man's covenant.
Right.
Yet if it be confirmed, no man disannul or added thereto.
So you can't disannul or add it to the covenant, man. And who the covenant was made to, man? The nation of Israel, man. That's who the covenant is for, man. You can't add to it, man. Go ahead, our people can't add to it. Nobody can't add to it, man.
That's right.
Go ahead,
How do you say, you spiritual Israelites?
Come on.
Right. Can't add that in there. All right, verse 16. Now to Abraham and his seeds was the promise made.
Right. Go ahead.
He said not, and to seeds, plural, as of many, but as of one, and to thy seed, which is of the Hamashiach.
Right, man. Read on verse 16 again,
All right. Now to Abraham and his seed were the promise made. He said not, and his seeds as of many, but as of one, and to thy seed, which is Hamashiach.
And that's what we read about. The seed is named through Isaac, man. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in Romans, man. Not of seeds as of many, man. Because Abraham had 8 sons, man. But the blessing and the promise was made to Isaac, man. Go ahead,
All right, verse 17. And this I say, that the covenant that was confirmed before of the Most High in the Hamashiach, the law, which was 430 years after.
See, so the Lord made the covenant with Abraham, man. 430 years before he got the written contract on us, man. Because we had verbal laws, man. How you think going all the way back to the time of Adam and Noah and them, man? How you think Noah knew which animal was clean and unclean, man? But it was just verbal then, man. You see, during the time like with Noah and them, and Noah and Adam and them, you had our people living hundreds and hundreds of years, man. So you was able to get an oral law, man. But when that time started being cut short, days started cut short, now the Lord come with written law, man, so it'll be there on paper, man. Just think about it. If a man lived 400-500 years, how many generations he can pass the oral law down, man? You know? But when that time started getting cut short, now we got the written law, man. You know? Go ahead. And this is the written contract. The Lord put everything in stone, man. You know? Like they say, write something in stone. When the Lord started them commandments in stone, man, you know, it represents our stony hearts, man. But this was to clean us up, man. All this was added to guide us and direct us, man. Go ahead,
And this I say, that the covenant that was confirmed before of the Most High in the Hamashiach, the law, which was 430 years after,
right,
cannot disannul that it should make the promise of non-effect.
Right, man. So the law and what that's talking about, man, no matter what, the Lord made a promise with Abraham, and what was his promise, man? I'm gonna give your seed this land, and they gonna inherit this land, and it's gonna be theirs forever and ever, man. So can't nothing disappoint that covenant, man. Nothing, man. Nothing. Go ahead,
Verse 18.
So, and then to add to that, you can get some of you other nations keep the law perfectly. And it still don't mean nothing, man, because it's all about the promise the Lord made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. That's what that's going into it, man. That's how all Israel going to be saved in the end, man, because that's the promise, that's the contract the Lord made with us, man. And can't nobody take that from us, man. Nobody, man. Go ahead,
right, verse 18. For if the heritage be of the law, it is no more a promise.
Right, man. If the heir, that's heir, what it is?
The inheritance.
The inheritance. See, if the inheritance be of the law, it is no more promise, man. So we ain't gonna inherit. We ain't inherited the kingdom because of the law. It's gonna tell you why the law was added. We inherited the kingdom because the Lord chose us, because He made that promise with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. That's why the scriptures always go back into the Lord remember the covenant that He made with our forefathers, man. So that's who it was all about them, man. We nothing, man. It's all about the covenant He made with them, man. That's why the scriptures always go back to the Lord saying He remembered the covenant He made with them, man. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. And can't nobody take that covenant from these people, man. Go ahead.
And also, too, they go back during the time of the Maccabees when the heathens started keeping the law. You know, so if that was the case, you know, they can be drafted in. But it's plain to say that the inheritance is not of the law. All right, continue on. It is no, I'm going to read that again. For if the inheritance be of the law, it is no more of the promise.
And don't get that twisted. Churches will read that and say, see, you don't got to keep the law no more, man. But you got to keep reading down, man. Go ahead.
But the Most High gave it to Abraham by promise.
Right. He sold the Most High, gave the kingdom to Abraham, and that seed line, which we just read in Romans, which you're going to go back, the children of promise is counted in the seed through Isaac, man. Go ahead.
All right, verse 19. Wherefore then serveth the law.
Wherefore then serveth the law. So, if the Lord made the promise to us, what's the purpose of the law? Go ahead.
It was added because of transgression.
It was added because of sin, man. So that's why the Lord gave us the law. So you will know right from wrong, man. You will know what He accept and what He don't accept, man. So you got Creflo telling you ain't even bound to the 10, man. That nigga's a blasphemer, man. He blasphemy against the Holy Spirit, man. Go ahead,
Till the seed should come to whom the promise was made.
Till the seed should come to whom the promise was made. Go ahead.
And it was ordained by angels.
It was ordained by angels. Go ahead.
In the hand of a mediator.
Go ahead.
Now, a mediator is not a mediator of one, but the Most High is one.
Who's the mediator? Moses, man. Go ahead.
If the law then against the promise of the Most High, it's like I read it wrong.
Here's the law.
I read it wrong. Let me read that over. Is the law then against the promise of the Most High?
So what you churches be reading, man? Is the law then against the promise of the Most High, man? Go ahead,
The Most High forbid.
The Most High forbid. Go ahead.
For if there had been a law given which could have given life, verily righteousness should have been by the law.
See? So the Most High knew we weren't going to keep the law perfectly when He gave it to us in the first place, man. You know? He knew we weren't going to keep it perfect. That's why I was written on stone, man. The stony heart. That's why in the end He going to give us a fleshly heart, man. So this right here telling you, He knew this wasn't we weren't going to keep it perfect anyway, man. You know? But it was added because of transgressions, man. You know? It'll by Him giving the law, you will start to transgress lesser and lesser, man. It's certain parts of the law you can keep, man. You know? And He understood that, man. But He gave us the law to clean us, the start of the cleaning process, man. You know? Go ahead,
But the scriptures have concluded all under sin.
So that's what I was just saying. The scriptures concluded all under sin, man. Going back to Romans 11, man, when the Lord said He counted all Israel in disbelief, so in unbelief, so that He can have mercy on us, man. Go ahead, bro. Because if somebody kept the law perfectly, why would you have to ask for mercy? Why would you have to beg to the Lord, man? You'll have pride. Like, I keep the law perfectly. What's the purpose of the Lord's mercy or grace, man? You'll be cocky like that if you kept the law perfectly, man. Go ahead,
That the promise by faith of Yahushua, Hamashiach, might be given to them that believe.
That the promise by faith of Yahushua Hamashiach might be given to them that believe, man. You know? Where you at? Go ahead.
Verse 23. But before faith came, we were kept under the law.
See, but before faith came, we was kept under the law, man. Go ahead.
Shut up unto the faith which should afterwards be revealed.
Right, man. So that sacrificial part of the law, it was a shadow of things to come, man. Because we were still, even we had the law, then we still had you had the Ark of the Covenant and all the things set up in the Holy of Holies. You had the mercy seat that represented Yahushua, man. So the Lord just put in your mind, sacrifice had to be made for your sins, man. Because we still weren't keeping the law perfectly, man. That's why the Lord already had a system set up. So when you do break the law, you sacrifice a turtle dove or whatever animal you sacrifice to cleanse you, man. Go ahead, huh?
All right. Verse 24, Galatians 3 and 24. Wherefore the law was our schoolmaster to bring us unto the Hamashiach.
So the law was our schoolmaster to bring us unto whom the world calls Jesus Christ, man. Yahushua Hamashiach, man. So that's what the law was guiding us to. So that's why when the Lord came upon the scene, he was telling the wicked Pharisees and Sadducees, man, if you knew Moses, you would know me, man. If you knew the law, you would understand me. The law was a schoolmaster to him, man. Go ahead, huh?
That we may be justified by faith.
That we may be justified by faith. Get Romans 3 and 31, then we'll go back to Romans. Need to keep reading on that?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
This is on verse 25. But after that faith is come, we are no longer under a schoolmaster.
Right.
For ye are all the children of the Most High by faith.
Right, see? And this going into the Israelites, man. You know, because we went out, man. So now, when Yahushua came upon the scene, we got faith in him that if we break the law, man, you know, not willingly, but when we do, we got faith that he'll have mercy upon us, man. And forgive us for that, man. Because there's no sacrificial law now, man. So for you Old Testament Israelites, man, if you're going to keep the Old Testament strictly, man, you got to have your Levitical priests. You got to have your altar set up the way you make sacrifices for your sins, man.
Right.
And you don't got that, man. Go ahead, bro.
All right. But ye are all the children of the Most High by faith in the Hamashiach Yahushua.
See, you are all the children of the Most High by faith in Yahushua Hamashiach by Yahushua. But then we just read in Romans 9, they are not all children of the Most High, but the children is counted through the promise. So they're still talking to these people, man. You can't forget about what you read in Romans, man. You know, Paul was breaking it. He just that, but he's breaking down in Galatians, man. That's why in Galatians 4, when they go to chapter, it's in chapter 4. Now it started in 3, I think. We say, "Who have me with you, O Galatians, man?" Because what they was thinking, we can just keep keeping the law, and we don't got to accept Yahushua, man. So he was trying to let our people know, look, the law is a schoolmaster to Yahushua, man. If you don't see, you can keep the law all you want to, man. But if you don't come and accept your Yahushua, you finish, man. So this is a good chapter for you Old Testament Israelites to read right here, man. Go ahead, huh? Read verse 1 in Galatians.
Right? This is the book of Galatians, chapter 3, verse 1. O foolish Galatians, who have bewitched you, that ye should not obey the truth, before whose eyes Yahushua Hamashiach have been identified, set forth, crucified amongst you.
Go ahead. Right, man. So that's what Paul was going to, man. Because, like, hey, going back to our people had been but these are people who knew they was Jews, man. They knew they was Israelites, man, and they were scattered throughout their provinces of Galatians, Corinth, Philippi, you know, Ephesus, man. You know. Go ahead, bro.
All right, this verse 2. This only will I learn of you. Receive ye the Spirit by the works of the law, or by the hearing of faith.
Right. Go ahead.
Are ye so foolish, having begun in the spirit, and ye are made perfect by the flesh?
Right, man. So what he was telling you, oh, you made perfect by the law now? You've been breaking the law, man. You know, go ahead. So this for you Old Testament Israelites, you got some of our people who see this, you know, because you came up, whoever you are, man. You know, our parents were put this Bible, they taught us about the Bible, they taught us about faith, man. You know, if from then on you went on your journey, you know, trying to learn the truth, man. But you got a lot of people who learned this, they go back, oh, I'm an Old Testament Israelite now, man. And this is what Paul was going into right here, man. You know, because you had our people doing this, doing it back during that time, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Have you suffered so many things in vain? If it be yet in vain, he therefore that minister to you the Spirit and working miracles amongst you, do it he it by the works of the law or by the hearing of the faith?
Right, man. You know, and that's how we spread this word by the hearing of the faith, man. Get Romans 3:31. Then we're going to go back to Romans 9, man. But see, you got to remember something. Paul started Galatians 3 off like this. Then he went into telling them, look, the law can't save you. It's all about the promise that he made with Abraham, man. He telling them the promise came 430 years before the written law came, man. So that's what Paul was trying to get them to see, man. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
All right. This is Romans chapter 3, verse 31. Do we then make void the law through faith?
Right, so do we then make void the law through faith? Go ahead.
The Most High forbid.
So that ain't what Paul was talking about. He wasn't telling them the law is void. You don't got to keep the law just because he preaching the word of faith to them. No, faith coming first, man. Then your faith gonna build you up to where then you can start keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, man. But it's all start with the faith in your house, Hamashiach, because you understand one thing. That's like he said. If the law can bring you into righteousness, then what's the reason of your Yahushua coming, man?
The Most High forbid. Yea, we establish the law.
Right. So do we make void the law through faith? The Most High did. We establish the law. So then we establish the law and we start keeping the law, man. But first and foremost, why we always tell our people, it's about faith first, man. You know, you got UIC, they come strictly with law, man. You know, if you got somebody first coming to listen, man, you got to build their faith up first, man. Give them the milk, you know who the Lord died for, and then you don't expect them to just start keeping the law from the door, man. They gonna be built up to that, man. They faith gonna build up to where they don't want to start keeping the law, man. Go ahead, back to Romans 9. I don't know, you say something?
You got to learn the law first.
Right.
It's a lot of laws. So you back to where?
Romans 9. Verse 7, then we're gonna skip down to 11.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 7. Neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called.
Right, so when Isaac, his seed was called, go ahead.
Verse 11.
What children, get that children of the promise for? What up, bro? It's that same verse probably coming up. Is it?
Verse 9. That is they which are the children of the flesh. These are not the children of the Most High, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed.
So the children of the promise is counted as the seed. You skip down there.
Verse 11. For the children being not yet born, neither have done any good or evil.
So the children being not yet born haven't done any good or evil, man. Go ahead.
That the purpose of the Most High, according to the election, might stand.
So that's what this whole life is about, man. That's what this whole Bible is about, man. The purpose of the Most High, according to the elect, might stand, man. That's what you got to understand. Not your purpose or what you think, man. Not the purpose of what your pastor telling you and what America telling you, man. The white man to come up love everybody, then go drop bombs on people, man. That ain't love, that's hate, man. Put drugs in your neighborhood, but love everybody, man. go commit pedophilia with kids, but love, you're supposed to love. Go ahead,
Not of works, but of him that calleth.
Right, go ahead. Not of works, but of him that calleth, man. So it don't matter what you other nations try to do to think you're going to receive the promise, man, or the inheritance, man. Because you got them so-called Arabs, they're down there trying to keep the law better than us, man. They grow their beards, their women be covered up. It don't matter. It's just in the kingdom. They gonna be the easiest ones who learn the law, because they trying to keep it there, but it don't matter, man. It don't matter what they doing, man. It's not of works, but of him that calleth. And who is the seed counted in these people, man? Go ahead. So y'all can look at these people and say, look at them, they evil, they wicked, it don't matter. In the end, they still gonna be saved, and they gonna rule over all you nations, because the promise was made to this seed in one. Go ahead, Doc.
It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger.
Go ahead.
And as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
So where's everybody talking about in the Bible where God loved everybody, man? This scripture clearly say Jacob he loved and Esau he hated, man.
And the New Testament.
In this Romans, in the New Testament, man. And it's Paul speaking for you people who Paul went to the Gentiles. Yeah, he went to the Gentiles, man. You know? But who were those Gentiles Paul went to, man? You know? Go ahead, but if you come across a scripture in the Bible, man, in the New Testament, or the Old, and the Lord said he loves a person, one person, and hated somebody else, the next thing you should be doing trying to figure out, okay, who is this? Who is this person the Lord say he loved? Who is this person the Lord say he hated, man? You know, go ahead,
Verse 14. What shall we say then?
What should we say then? If the Lord say he loves some people, and he got people he hated, and people we had indignation against forever, what you gonna say then? Man, made from the dust. Oh, now you gonna question God? Now you gonna tell him what's right and wrong? Go ahead,
Is there unrighteousness with the Most High?
So now you gonna say, is there unrighteousness with the Most High? Go ahead.
God forbid.
The Most High forbid. Go ahead.
For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy.
Right.
And I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
That's what you better realize, man. And the Lord said he gonna have mercy on these people, man.
That's right.
You know, and he gonna have compassion on these people, man. So you better get down with the Lord's program, man, or you gonna get rolled over, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
So then, it is not of him that willeth.
So it is not of him that willeth, go ahead.
Nor of him that runneth.
Nor of him that runneth. So it don't matter what you do, man. If you other nations, man, go ahead.
But of the Most High that showeth mercy.
What of the Most High that showeth mercy, man? Go ahead.
For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up.
And why is you think Moses comparing Pharaoh right here in Egypt? Paul comparing Moses, and he got Moses, then he mixing Egypt and Pharaoh with Esau, man. Because this the modern day Egyptians, man. This is the modern day Egypt right here, man. Why you think he comparing the two, man? Go ahead,
Even for the same purpose have I raised thee up.
So even for this same purpose, the Lord gave the white man this power. He put America at the top, man. For what purpose? Go ahead.
That I may show my power.
That he may show his power. Go ahead.
Indeed. And that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
So once America, known as Babylon the Great, known as spiritually Sodom and Egypt, the virgin daughter of Babylon, once America be destroyed, the Lord's name is going to reign throughout the earth. And all you other nations is going to know that the Negro, Hispanics, Latinos, Native American Indians are the chosen people of God. Get some more out. Get 2nd Ezra 6. Start at verse 1.
Second Ezra, out of the Apocrypha, chapter 6, verse 1. And he said unto me, in the beginning, when the earth was made, before the borders of the world stood, and even the wind blew.
Right, man. So this going to helping you break down Genesis, the first chapter, man. And who say the Apocrypha ain't part of the Bible, man? You ain't read. You just listening to what somebody told you, man. When you read this book, you understand, man. This is a book of mysteries of the Lord, man. These books go together, man. That's why you don't understand who the Gentiles are and the Greeks in the New Testament, man. Because you scared. Right there, this book is known as hidden, man. The hidden book, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Before it thundered and light,
Right.
even the foundation of paradise was laid.
Go ahead.
Before the fair flowers were seen, even the movable powers were established. Before the innumerable multitude of angels was gathered together.
Come.
However, the height of the air was lifted up.
Right.
Before the measures of the firmament were named, even the chimneys in Zion were hot.
Come.
And the present year was sought out, and are ever the inventions of them that now sin were turned.
Right, man. So the adventures of them that now sin were turned, man. So before anything you see taking place right now, man, go ahead.
Before they were sealed that have gathered faith for a treasure.
Before they were sealed who have gathered faith for a treasure, man. Go ahead.
Then did I consider these things.
Right.
And they all were made through me alone.
Come, man. Go ahead.
Let's make a point, you guys. This is hard heavy. And through none other. By me also they shall be ended.
Right.
And by none other.
Come.
Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting and sunders of time? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that follow?
Right. Read that verse again.
All right. This is 2 Ezra 6 and 7. Then said I and said, what shall be the parting of sunders of time?
So what's going to be the parting of the sunders of time, man? Go ahead.
Or when shall the end of the first?
Or when shall the end first, man? You know, so this going into how we going to understand, Lord, is when it's the end of all things, man. When is your return coming, man? You know, go ahead.
And the beginning of it that follow.
And the beginning of it that follow, man. Because it's going to be the end of the so-called white man world, man. It's going to be the end of his kingdom, man. And then our kingdom coming, man. Go ahead, huh?
All these nations, Chinese. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac.
From Abraham unto Isaac, man. Which we just was reading, man. Go ahead.
When Jacob and Esau was born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Right, man. So now it's going into it, man. Read, start that over.
All right, verse 8 again. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau was born of him.
From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau was born unto him, man. Go ahead.
Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
So Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, man. So this Romans 9, Malachi 1, but the beginning of this is in Genesis the 25th chapter, man. And this represents Jacob pulling Esau down in his rulership, man. Just like that fight last night, man. He had the Edomite go all the way to the 12th round, man. The Lord set it up perfectly, man. Then he get his ass knocked out, man. See, that's how the Lord setting the so-called white man up, man. He done built you all the way up, man, to show his power in the earth. Then he got you thinking you really gonna win, man. And then all of a sudden, you just gonna be taken down, man. Just how Tyson Fury was taken down, man. But you ain't gonna be able to give him, you ain't gonna have no 15 count to give you time to get back up, man. You know? Go ahead.
And then the judge gonna lie and say it's a draw. Man. Alright, verse 10. The hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand.
So the hand of man, so all you other nations, is between Because that word twist goes in between. All what you other nations do is, it's just like y'all in the middle of it, but everything is all about Jacob and Esau, man. You know? Everything is all about Jacob and Esau, man. Go ahead, because what do you have? You had you had Israel ruling, man. Then the Babylonians, the Assyrian Babylonian kingdom took them down, which represents the hand of man, man. Then you had the Persians, the Medo-Persian Empire come in, man. But who came in after that? Esau, man. Esau came in after that, and then Jacob took back over, Esau took back over, and now it's Jacob, we finna pull Esau ass down, man, for the final time, man. So like he was saying, you different, the Moabites had, during the time of the judges and Joshua, the Moabites got 40 years, like the Ammonites got their little time, man. Right, everybody had their little time, man. But the main story is between Jacob and Esau, man. That's why the whole world already know it's about the so-called Negro, Hispanic, Latino, and Native American, and the so-called white man, man. And it's all according to scriptures, man. Go ahead,
verse 11.
So the Lord put the so-called white man at the top and raised up his wicked kingdom, America, so he can show his power throughout the earth when he destroyed, man. So that's why the white man got his technology and all his space weapons. Now the Lord gonna come back with that innumerable multitude of angels and he's gonna show his power in the earth once again, man. And show the people, and show you who he really love, man. Go ahead.
This is verse 11. I answered then and said,
You got what you at verse 11?
You want to do 10 over? I do 10 over. All right, this is verse 10. The hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand.
Right, man. So the nation it don't even really matter about y'all, man. It's all about Jacob and Esau, man. Go ahead.
Other questions, Ezra asked thou not.
And then, really, man, Tyson Fury, he wasn't even worthy to even fight Wilder, man. They just trying to rebuild this guy, man. Talking about now he like a folklore. They even brought up the Renaissance when I was watching the period this morning. Like they back, man. He really wasn't even worthy to fight Wilder, man. But they
like a slug.
Right, man. But that's that Jacob and Esau story, man. They always got to try to find a great white hope to knock Jacob down, man. Go ahead, but it ain't gonna happen, man. The Lord let it go all 11 rounds. Then you had y'all crackers hyped up, man. Then Wilder, 2 punches, man, ended the man. Go ahead,
what the referee said. 1, you all right? 2. All right, it's verse 11.
And then when he got up, and the ref, know how the ref says you all right? Man had to hold on the ref's shoulder for like 2 seconds. Then the ref slapped his hand out, man. But once he do that, it's over with, man. Even after the 15, 13, 14, 15 count he got, man. When he got up, he had to hold himself on the ref's shoulder. You supposed to call it after that, man. Go ahead,
Call it a draw. That's crazy. I answered then and said, O Lord, that bearest rule, if I have found favor in thy sight, I beseech thee, show thy servant the end of thy token, whereof thou showest me hard the last night.
Right, man. So it's all about Jacob and Esau, man. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of thereafter, man. So for you Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, our world coming, man. Just be patient, man. Hold your integrity, man. This is our punishment we living out right here, man. But the punishment almost over, man. Stop selling yourself out for some little bullshit money, man. For a car, man. For a job, man. Keep your integrity, man. Keep your faith, man. Joining all these wicked organizations, man. Trying to become a Mason or Greek, man, just to get up in this society, man. Where your faith at, man? Where your integrity at, man? Then you commit all type of homosexual acts, all type of abominable acts, man, against the Lord, man. Just for some temporary possessions, man. Verse 14. Keep Right, man, because the Lord showing Esdras the end of times, man. Even back then, man. He's showing Esdras that Jacob is the beginning of Esau is the end of the world. And Jacob is the beginning of thereafter, man. So now it's being broken down in right now, man. Go ahead,
Alright. Read 12 again. I beseech thee, show thy servant the end of thy token, whereof thou showest me part the last night. So he answered and said unto me, stand up upon thy feet, and hear a mighty sounding voice.
Right, man. So the Lord was showing Esdras this vision we watching right now. We seeing right now, man.
Living it.
We living it, man. Go ahead, bro.
And it shall be as it were a great motion.
Come.
But the place where thou standest shall not be moved.
In the place where the elect men standing, not gonna be moved, man. You know. Go ahead,
And therefore, when it speak, be not afraid.
Right.
For the word is of the end.
See, the word is of the end, man. Going into right now. Get Habakkuk 2 right quick. We'll come right back. But like you said, when it speak, be not afraid, man. The word is of the end, man. We'll start at the top. So when this word speak, man, and we speak about America getting destroyed, man, which is Babylon the Great, man, you can't stop it, man. This the word of the Most High, man. You gotta start praying for mercy first of all, man. You know, you gotta believe in who the word ignorant called Jesus Christ, man. And Lord will, he'll start supping with you, man. And you will start learning the knowledge of salvation, man. You ain't gonna get it on your own, though, man. He set up, he revealing his secrets unto his servants, the prophets, man. The Lord said he would do nothing. Then, Titus 1, man, he made his word manifest through preaching, man. Yeah, you got men preaching the word. Yeah, them same men preaching the word, they in the flesh like you. Yeah, they gonna go off like you. Yeah, they ain't none of us worthy, man. You know, ain't none of us worthy. We all fall short of the glory, man. You know, Moses the perfect example, starting with Moses, man. All the great works the Lord lose him to do, Moses still went off, man. But he still was chosen of the Most High, man. King David, King Solomon, man, they went off, man. But the Lord still loved them. He chose them. He said David was a man after his own heart, man. You see the acts David committed, man. Go ahead. Just to put that out there, man.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the towers, and will watch to see what will be said unto me, and what I shall answer when I am approved. It's like when I am approved.
Right, man. So we standing on our watch. We seeing what the Lord saying to us, how the Lord talk to you through his word, man. But the word ain't just gonna talk to you, you're gonna hear men preaching the word, man. He said your teacher should not be removed into a corner no more, man.
You see him.
Go ahead.
And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the table.
Write the vision and make it plain upon the table, man. Go ahead.
That he may run that readeth it.
That he may run that readeth it, man. So this is what we doing right now, man. You know, we read it and we ran with it, man. Just like Jay said, take something and run with it, man. You gotta take this word and when you read it, receive it, you gotta run with this thing, man. You gotta take hold of it, man. Go ahead,
For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
See, the vision is yet for an appointed time.
But at the end it shall speak and not lie.
But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Now we that's the finish of that verse. Finish that verse out. Then we're gonna go back to here. See, so the vision speaking right now, man. It's not lying, man. See, all the spirits of the prophets are subject unto the prophets, man. When you go look at all the prophets and look, and they different prophecies, they'll be saying the same thing, man. Just like with the angel telling Esdras, look, don't be afraid.